Hello and happy Monday. Super excited to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for letting me know you're here. Thanks for watching the replay. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sending this out in Messenger and tagging a friend that you think might be interested in learning and following and connecting with me. I am Teresa King. I have the business kingconceptsnow.com, and I am a professional coach, both certified in life and also in business. I call myself the perspective detective, and I just found this magnifying glass. I love just going in and looking at our perspective, including mine. I'm always searching for my perspective and how I can upgrade that. Oh my gosh, look who's here, Miss Vicky. Thanks for tuning in, Vicky. So exciting to see you. I hope things are going well in your world. I missed you. Just wanted to say hi, talk about the magnifying glass and how we can just, get in there and snoop around on all those perspectives. Perspective over a lifetime kind of comes from our experiences, and from our experiences we also can see that we have feelings around those experiences, and from that we develop beliefs. So it goes experience, feelings, beliefs, and then we step into adulting or carry into our adult life these feelings and beliefs, and they may or may not be true. I talked today about a plan for recovery, right? And then ask the question, recovering from what? My roads have been curvy, she says. I understand, Vicky. I've been through a little of that myself. Curvy roads. It's been a big year for all kinds of people and all kinds of things. But we are here to recover. And we will, I assure you. So a plan for recovery, and then recovering from what? I said in my post, recovering from things that hold us back, recovering from things that scare us, recovering from anxiety, recovering from fear of talking to loved ones, recovering from, conundrums that are in or around us, recovering from worry, recovering from any kind of disturbance or discontent, right? That's what we want to recover from. And when we use the perspective detective and get in there and snoop around, and I teach you guys how to do this in my coaching calls. Also, I offer a free test drive on my website. Just look under Work with Teresa. I moved my volunteerism to my business. I've been a volunteer in my community for 24 years, soon to be 25 years. And during this COVID-19 thing, I moved my volunteerism to my business. And I love that for me and for you. I volunteer to sit with you, to answer these questions, to talk about and chat about how I might be of service to you. So yes, take me up on that. That's why it's there. So one of the concepts that I have, kingconceptsnow.com, one of the concepts that I have is the person who is upset is the one with the problem. Oh, that was so frustrating to me when I was learning that, If you're upset, you're the one with the problem. Yet it's so true. I have a client story of someone who's taking care of an elderly gentleman, and the elderly gentleman has extreme, I would call it, OCD. So anything that's moved on the cabinets, he has a small come apart. She had moved the napkins and the remotes, TV remote, because he watches TV while he's eating. She had moved that off to the side. And when he walked into the kitchen, he was like, "You moved, blah, blah, blah," and just had a small come apart. And here's the secret that I'm giving you today. She started to notice, because we've been working on this, what that felt like in her body. Y'all, this is big. When I get out my teaching stick, it's big. On one end of the teaching stick, she has instant reaction. The blood pressure shoots up, right? And we tremble, kind of in pissed offness. How can you, I moved it 4 inches, mister. 4 inches, and you have a small come apart. It made her back hurt. She felt her heart racing, right? Insta reaction. And then she knew, because we've been working together, that is such an unhealthy response. It's like insta making the body fight a tiger. And when she's around that all day, every day, it becomes unhealthy. Are you feeling what I'm throwing down here? It becomes unhealthy. I want you to start noticing your physical body and what changes that tremor inside, what changes the blood pressure, what changes the heart rate, right? What causes red or flushed cheeks? What causes the back to hurt? What causes you to feel like you're fighting a tiger? And we don't and can't change other people. He is the way he is. But we can learn to change our response, which is the other end of the teaching stick. On this end, we have insta reaction, where we're not even aware of how it's affecting our body. And on this end, we know if we notice, we can change our response, and we move our energies, our concept, our thinking, our thought processes more toward the middle, more toward balance. And we threw around, and this is what I do with my coaching clients, threw around ideas that she might do instead. Ideas that she might do instead, right? And that was, you gonna be okay? That's what she said to him. Are you gonna be okay? We need to call 911 because the napkins removed 4 inches. The same thing happened to her regarding a clock. She had scooted the clock over to make room for her cell phone while she was working with him in the bedroom. And 2 inches, he come undone. Never move my clock. Grouchy old man. Grouchy old fart. And she got to giggling. She was like, you gonna be okay? And he laughed too. And now they even talk about it. His extreme overreaction and her non-response, or her humorous response, not near as hard on the physical body. And let's take these concepts and move them over to relationships. The husband that says, oh, in his meanest spiritedness, you're a cunt. Oh my God, that hurts the spirit of a woman so incredibly bad. But yet the spirit of the woman, as she gets in coaching conversations, knows and understands his trauma, and that he is speaking of ego, and that, my friends, is an illusion. So she responds completely differently. She instantly knows from this end of the teaching stick that she cannot, will not insta-react, because there's untruth in what he said. There's untruth when people hurt us by their patterns and their cycles. It's not the first time she's heard it. He's gotten into this habit, and it's an instant response for him. At the same time, he chose to take coaching, and he chose to understand the concepts of masculine energy, which is of action, macho, action, movement, forcefulness, blah, 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 chop, chop, chop. But he also learned the concept of femininity, in that he can listen to the feminine balance of intuition. Oh, guys get so excited to know that feminine energy is of intuition. And they're like, we have intuition too. I said, yes, you do. Please bring that forward and allow it to reorganize and balance your energy of both masculine and feminine. We as women do that. I have a very strong masculine chop, chop, chop energy. Masculine is the energy of action. I called in and focused on the feminine energy, the energy of intuition. And it's how I ended up being able to come in and teach and talk to you in this way. It is my wisdom, it is my intuition that I bring forward. The energy of masculine helps me to push the button, but the energy of intuition brings my life lessons, conversations, coaching, spiritual awakenings forward to share with you so that your life might change as well. Your life can step into recovery and better understanding feelings and emotions and beliefs that are no longer necessarily true. I'd love to speak to you on your life personally. Bring it forward. If you go read Work with Teresa 2-hour test drive, it gives you 2 or 3 ideas that you can bring to the table. And I think you'll find it influential and full of wisdom. I ask a bazillion questions. And from those questions, you receive your own answers. And that's how it should be. I love you big. And I hope to chat soon. Have a great Monday. We love Mondays. On fire and ready to rock and roll and ready to be of service. Big love. This is Teresa signing off. Love you. Love you, Vicky. Thanks for being here. Ooh, I see your little hearts. Thank you.